What's up, everybody? It is Friday, October 30th, 2020, and it's your host, CJ of Real Talk News. No, it's been a minute since I've put anything out. I've just been busy getting prepped and ready for things that are quickly coming down the road. The selection is 5 days away. 5 whole days. Now, for those that work, if you still have an essential job and you work full time, 40 hours a week, that's technically, in another perspective, 2 days. Maybe a day. But for everyone else that is trying to get by, it's 5 days away. Now, we've heard for months on end that chaos is coming on election night. And it's true. And in addition to that, for the better part of a year, we've heard both political public faces for the White House, with the current sitting president, Donald Trump, and pedophile Biden, who have outspokenly said that they will not accept the results and would contest and not concede if one wins or loses. Now, according to the corporate-ran propagandist mainstream media, for the last few months, it's been showing Biden steaming along ahead pretty well. He's been up in the polls and gaining headway. But that's not the topic for this. What I want to head on is, well, how the fucking scumbag Antifa and Black Lives Matter idiots are going to bring utter chaos and destruction. But wait a minute, they're peaceful protesters, according to the fake stream news. Or they're mostly peaceful, as they continue to spew their lies, bullshit, and propaganda. But if you look at all those social media pages and internet websites and live streams that people have put up, they're anything but that. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. And I know a lot of people have hit on this, myself included. But the ones that have said, oh, it's just going to blast just a night or two or a few days. I call bullshit. Now, why do I call bullshit? because of the fact that they're foaming at the mouth for nothing but sort of communism to be brought in this country. We've been on the verge and heading down that path for a few years now, maybe even possibly longer. It's been implemented through the creeks and crevices and the cracking foundation of this country, because nobody really stands up for it. Or they might say they do, but when push comes to shove, nobody does. So those crevices and cracks have now been split open. We live in a day and age where if you don't support whatever mentally insane, liberal, leftist, lunatic ideology that's presented in front of you, and take it on all the way, you're scum of the earth. But when it comes to those individuals that are still committing chaos and destruction, once again, it's struck in the city of Philly. Now I'll do another. That's going to be another video I'm going to put out regarding that situation. But a black guy was gunned down by the cops there, and like clockwork, Black Lives Matter and Antifa literally destroyed almost 100% the city of Philadelphia. The looting, the rioting. Oh, and they blew up ATMs. But they're Joe Biden's perfect little angels. They're his voter base, his supporters. Now President Trump, that's something else. His supporters are this willfully ignorant, blind cult followers. I was listening to a live stream last night, and the person had made mention of how everything intertwines with one another. And he was talking about the president. And in doing so, he mentioned that Trump Jr. had said something, and he's trying to find the video clip of election fraud. And that brought to me something that the president had said 4 years ago. He was having a press conference, and He said that my supporters are so wonderful, and gave them all the words of praise that you could think of, that he said that I could shoot somebody. I could walk down the street and shoot somebody, and my supporters would still vote for me. And that's true. I mean, his base, his supporters, it seems like they have lost all cognitive thinking, all matter of thinking in any regard. But with the chaos to come, if Trump loses and Biden gets in, his supporters are going to lose their shit and take action. And it could include the Proud Boys. It could include just his everyday supporter. Either way, shit is going to get real ugly real quick. If you think things have been bad now, just wait until election night. Because I guarantee, well, I can't guarantee, but I can almost guarantee that a winner is not going to be declared because of this mail-in ballot scam that has been thrust to center stage because of this so-said pandemic. And that is the only way and the safest way to vote this election. But yet, I've seen the articles and I've saved them. And I've seen the video clips in states like Philly, Washington, and others, where ballots are in facilities and in buildings unsecure. There's no one around. There's no security patrol. No police cruisers doing a check, a drop-in check. And the ballots have been destroyed one way or another. Some were lit on fire, some were thrown in dumpsters, some were dumped in water, sprayed with water hoses, you name it. And it gets very little, if any, mainstream media attention. And when it does, it's like, oopsie, somebody made a boo-boo. And it's left at that. There's no accountability. There is nothing. But I hope you're ready. I really hope you're ready for the next shit to hit the fan scenario. Be prepped, be armed, have plenty of ammo, have plenty of weapons, food, water. Have a plan to bug out to. And if you're going to bug in first. Wait until the time is right to bug out. But either way, have a plan. Have everything you need. Your ducks in a row. If you don't, you have very little time to go get it now.